JLP for Jamaica, yeah.
Good morning, Labor Roots, and good morning to all of the comebacks watching from the far. You none other than the greatest Laborite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Now, we have a few things to talk about this morning, guys. But before we get into it, I have a statement, a general statement that I want to make. But before I get to that general statement, I just want to say big up to my people over YouTube. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Guys, the sun in Jamaica have burnt my lips. See? So my lips are generally pink, guys. The sun burn up, so I don't watch that. See? Anyways, big up to my people them over YouTube. I posted a video yesterday. Well, late last night, it did not get as much love as per usual. So, you know, when on a spare time, go over there and listen to Mr. Ingram. We outed him as a brigadista in that live, you know, and, you know, I'm sure he will be here this morning to say that he's not a brigadista, but he was a brigadista, and we outed him on that live. And I don't watch my girlfriend in her life. She was appearing in the video a lot without knowing, or I didn't know either. But anyways, big up to everybody that continue to support me over YouTube. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll roll out the TikTok shoutouts and then I'll get into my general statement. See? Now, Frey 876, #1 gifter this morning. Big up yourself. Sexy GG in cool #2. Big up yourself. Vinny in #3. Big up yourself. Big up to my beautiful wife to be, 1 in a million. Good morning, baby. Marva Samuels. Fireside, big up yourself, my boss. Queen Boss, big up yourself. Sicilin, big up yourself. Hearty Browning, big up yourself. Fancy Face, good morning, big up yourself. Father Alka, big up yourself, you know. Screens Unlimited, big up yourself. Simnisi, big up yourself. Boss Lady, big up yourself. Puma Star, big up yourself. Dark 69 Skin, big up yourself. Reds, Sister Tam. Labor Yard, big up yourself. Juna Dashin, big up yourself. Y-Pre, big up yourself. Nubian Aries, big up yourself. Polaris, big up yourself. Coco, big up yourself. First, me I say Coco. Queen Boss, big up yourself. Frank Rad, big up yourself. AJ and Willie, big up yourself. Angie the Great, big up yourself. Christopher Cart, big up yourself. Father TikTok, big up yourself. Marcia Cunningham, big up yourself. DJ Chromas, big up yourself, my boss. Kadeen, big up yourself. Bad Indian, big up yourself. Judith Turner, big up yourself. Claudette Campbell, big up yourself. Sam, big up yourself. Clover Roberts, Rima Lee, Gabby, Jocelyn Hilton, big up yourself. Noel, big up yourself. I wonder if Noel Ingram and a fake account. Noel, I am saying Ingram. Big up yourself. Kanye Bless, big up yourself. Me just see a pop in. And Garfield, big up yourself. Persons who did not hear their name, you're not yet popping up in the watch list, or your thing is on private. So big up to everybody that continue to come out and show the Dutch some love and support on a daily basis. Now, before me get to my general statement, me just say, yeah, so look a boy where I come from Desert Eagle, big up yourself. Yeah, some boy where I come on my video, them a comment love heart and heart face and all of them things. Hey, mega black on. Alright, so let's get into it. we have some labor rights blogging. See, they are arrogant, they are selfish, they are not here to promote the party and to promote the work of the party. They are here for celebrity status. See? And they are generally bad mind. Me not call a body name. I mean a love man. See? Me not talk to no man specific either. Man and girl. People are complaining to me that, you know, they are going on labor rights live and being disrespectful, and their labor rights and persons are arrogant and they are taking the piss. See? No, I have gone through great lengths to you know, to dumb down the rhetoric, you know, to take it down a notch. And this is why I invite PNP and I invite everybody to come and gel together. Even when I tell me, say, run them off, run them off. We are all Jamaicans at the end of the day. And when the election is called and Andrew Holness win, we should all go back to being Jamaicans. PNP and JLP. See? Now, I am asking bloggers to cease and desist from disrespecting anybody at all. See, I don't notice that me only disrespect people now. When time they disrespect me, I send them up under their mother. Nice and clean. But me not disrespect nobody just so. See? So, labor right bloggers, I am getting complaints that you guys are arrogant and you are disrespecting people. And we are a certain man where I be a mix up the pan film life and then do government work. See? We need to get rid of that. Right? Anyways, as you guys can see from the topic this morning, you know, it says, I do not stand with Cuba. Now, I see the opposition and persons affiliated with the opposition is trying to heap on pressure on the Prime Minister to take side against the orange Oompa Loompa that is sitting in the White House this morning. Now, I don't know if these persons are retarded or they just do not like to see Jamaica as a prosperous place. They do not want Jamaica to prosper. See? Now, why would anybody in their right mind try to take side against the big orange baby that is sitting in the White House? That, you know, sister, that is going to be detrimental to what we are trying to do at Jamaica. Eh? Principles are not. Let me tell you something, Jamaica. And this is why, well, I'm going to come off a screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I do not stand with the Cuban people. And the reason I do not stand with the Cuban people had a dictator many years ago. See? And they rose up against that dictator and took over, big up in America, and took over the reins of government and installed another dictator whose family is reigning till this day supreme 50 or 60 years later. See? Why is it that the Cuban people feel that they should sit there and not do anything about it? Why don't they rise up against tyranny? See? No, the Cuban government who is sitting there and they're sticking to their ideology. Their ideology is not to take in any outsiders, and they must not listen to America and they must not do anything. No, their people is suffering and their people continue to suffer. Now tell me, why should Andrew Holness go against Jamaica's best interest now to go and side with Cuba so the Americans can mess with us? Tell me. Uno say all our people them way I advocate for Andrew Holness say something against America in solidarity with Cuba and follow Barbados and follow all of them. They don't say them are mad people. It is time that we put Jamaica first. Jamaica do not take sides. We will not take any sides. We don't take sides, full stop. We are friends with everybody. See, we are friends with the Cuban people and we are friends with Americans. When Jamaica was indebted for many, many years, did Cuba come to the rescue of Jamaica and pay off with it? Eh? Did they come to our rescue and pay off with it? No. Did America come to our rescue and pay off with it? No. Our government had to find a solution for it. See? And we found the solution and we're paying down our debt now. And Andrew Holness is Prime Minister of Jamaica. He's not Prime Minister of Cuba. His best interest is not Cuba. His best interest is Jamaica. It is simple as that. So all who want to talk about Andrew Holness we take side with Cuba and kiss Andrew Holness ass and kiss all our labor right ass. We don't give a fuck. See? All who want to take side with Cuba and pack up and go on over there. When you go on over there, go suffer like the rest of them. We're tired to suffer now. We the Jamaican people tired to suffer now. And it is time we put Jamaica first. It is time to make Jamaica great. Just like Trump want to make America great again, it is time to make Jamaica great. So our people can prosper. Everything rose like fine. Everything rose. Listen, Mark Golden, if you want to take side with Cuba, please do so. We do not have a problem. We see Mark Golden try to insinuate when Israel was bombing Gaza that Andrew Holness should speak up against Israel. Why would we speak up against our best interests? Do you know that it is Israel that helped Jamaica in the effort to fight crime, and this is why we are getting down crime and violence down in Jamaica now? Did you guys know that? Eh? We will not continue to fight against the best interests of our people to appease persons in Cuba. Jamaica today, see, Jamaica today is in a better position because we took no sides and we are not taking any sides and we continue to take no sides. We are Jamaicans, we are not Cubans and we are not Americans. Eh? Wanna see Trump when Trump ready in deport everybody? The Cuban people are suffering and that is done to their government and their people. See? Andrew Holness is tired for Jamaican people to suffer, so he's working with everybody and working to make certain that the best interest of Jamaica is looked after. Now, anybody want to get up and talk about me, I talk nonsense and me this and me that. Principle or principle. And if you want to use ideology and make your people suffer like Michael Manley did, Andrew Holness will not stoop to that level. See? We will not. We will not. And I repeat, we will not stand in solidarity. No labor right will stand in solidarity with Cuba. Cuba's problem is for Cuba's people to solve. It is Jamaica that is solving our debt issues. It is Jamaica that is solving our poor issues. It is Jamaica that is solving our infrastructure issues. It is Jamaica that is building homes for the indigent. Not Cuba. If Cuba want to do something about their living arrangement and their people, they need to go around the table, sit around the table with international partners, get together and decide to hold elections in Cuba and stop being a dictatorship. Jamaica is a liberal democracy. We go to the polls and we elect our leaders. Cubans does not do that. The Cuban people does not have a choice. And if their government continue to suffer the people, that is on them. Andrew Holness or no Jamaican should be standing in solidarity with Cuban government. We stand in solidarity with the Cuban people. We sympathize with them. We know that they are going through tyranny. We know they are hungry. We know that their children are starving. See? And we speak up for them at the United Nations all the time. And we hope that America would lift a little bit of the embargo so Cubans can benefit from it. But why is it that the Cuban people, the government of Cuba, can't get up and say, listen, our people have suffered enough. Let's play ball with the international community. Let's free up on certain little thing. Let's start liberalizing the place. We can keep our culture and keep our values, but let's liberalize government at least so the people can benefit from it. This is what Andrew Holness is doing. He's liberalizing Jamaica so the Jamaican people can benefit. See? So all of who will get up and talk about Andrew Holness will follow me and Motley. Me and Motley bigger, hey. When you don't get me mad, you know. Cause I might have to work with some of them people later on in their life. So calm down, Doji. Ooh, sir. Ooh, sir. When you don't get me mad. Me see what look ugly man. We say name poor people president on TikTok. See? If you have Zuto Pek Batty hole. I can't talk about him give government 48 hours for him. You want a man tapping in your neck ching. Move up. You feel Shaka Zulu. We don't ramp with Jamaica, you know. Because when you come on to Jamaica, we take Jamaica personal. And we say we need people them to uplift. The Cuban infrastructure is crumbling. You'll be walking down the streets of Cuba and a building might fall on your head. That is how dilapidated things are in Havana and lots of places in Cuba. And while the government people at the top continue to be rich and live lavish, the people at the bottom is suffering. See, it is on them to get up tomorrow and say, listen, we're going to liberalize Cuba. See, we can keep our culture, we can keep our values, we can keep the discipline. But government, the way how we govern the people must change. Right? And if they do that in Cuba, I guarantee it that the Cuban people will benefit. So I do not stand with the Cuban government. I will not stand in solidarity with the Cuban government. See, although I am not against Cuban nurses and doctors coming to Jamaica because they have helped us over the years. See, I am not against our people going to Cuba to study medicine. I am not against it. But tell us why Andrew Holness should lose his visa to stand in solidarity with a Cuban government that is reigning over the people with tyranny. Why should Andrew Holness lose his American visa to stand in solidarity with a Cuban government that is suffering the people of Cuba? Somebody tell me, on a don't follow big back, me a Motley. Make it lift up and move up. I wanna don't follow hug back, frag back, Mark Goldie need. Look pan ingot. And you see me na immigrant. Look at that. Eh? Why? Or don't ramp with Jamaica. Because when you come on to Jamaica, I take it personal. And I say no to the Jamaican people. It is time that we move forward. We will take no sides. We're not there on Bush side. We're not there on Clinton side. We're not there on Obama side. We're not there on Trump side. We're not there on Kamala side. We're there on Jamaica side. We're not there on King Charles side. We're not there on Boris Johnson side. We're not there on Richie Sunak side. We're not there on Liz Truss side. We're not there on Keir Starmer side. See, we're not there on Chancellor Merkel side. We're not there on Chancellor Scholz side. We're not there on King of Spain side. We're not there on King of Belgium side. We're not there on nobody's side. Jamaica side we're there on. We're not there on Israel side. We're not there on Gaza side. We're not there on Afghanistan side. We're not there on Iran side. We're not there on North Korea side. We're there on Jamaica side. How much of them come to Jamaica aid when Jamaica was suffering like dog under the People's National Criminal Organization? How much of them? When you point them out and show me. We're not there on Trinidad side, we're not there on Guyana side, we're not there on Barbados side, we're not there on Bahamas side, we're not there on nobody side. Jamaica side we're there on. And we're not come off of that side. See? And it is time we continue to build and to uplift our people. We will not take any sides against our people and the best interests of our people. And I'm imploring my Prime Minister to remain steadfast. Stay out of their malarkey and their business. We no response with them. See? The Haitian people is running away by droves and they're coming on our shores. So that is within our best interest. So when Andrew wanna send the military there to help the Cuban people to stay home, I agree with that move. See? Because we have a lot of criminal elements who are murdering people in Haiti and raping children. And they will run away on boats and come and hide in our nation and start to do the same thing. And we cannot allow it. So we are protecting our borders. So when the Prime Minister send a military brigade to Haiti to help to stabilize things there, I agree with that. They are our closest neighbor. But we will not take up any side with Cuba. See? We will not take up any side with any other Caribbean nation to the detriment of our people. It will never happen. We remain steadfast in the mission to take down the Jamaican people debt. It is too high, and for too long the Jamaican people have suffered under the hands of the People's National Criminal Organization. And if they were in power today, Mark Goldie would be the first one to beat me a Motley to go lick out Fidel Castro people, them ass crack. See? And then the Jamaican people would pay the penalty for it later on by way of the orange Oompa Loompa who is in office now in America. We, the Jamaican people, we agree with our Prime Minister. Chat, if you don't agree with Andrew Holness, you don't give me some green heart. stay out of Cuban problem, make Cuban deal with them problem themselves. Because we have to deal with for ourselves. We not no help. And we not go sit down with Cuba and then America turn power we again and destroy we again. And we have to start from scratch again. We will not happen. So all who want to stand in solidarity with Cuba, Cuba is one boat ride away from a Negril. Find yourself down a Negril, pay for your boat, and get your ass over Cuba and go and stand in solidarity with them over there. See? We will not have it here in Jamaica anymore. Jamaica's problem is Jamaica's problem. Cuban problem is Cuban problem. American problem is American problem. Britain problem, a Britain problem. Canada problem, a Canadian problem. We do not have anything to do with it. Our problem is Jamaica, and our mission is to bring Jamaica from poverty to prosperity, because all of those big nations, Canada, Britain, America, they could have all come together and said, Jamaica, listen, you have been our allies for many years. Every time we go to war, Jamaica send a contingent of military personnel to go and die for America, die for Britain, every single time. From World War I straight up to now, even the last war in Iraq. See? The last war in Afghanistan, Jamaicans were there fighting on the front line with the Americans and the British. I can put my bottom dollar on that. And they could have said to us, listen, we're going to slash your debt at least in half. See? Because you have stand with us. You have sacrificed your people for us. See? And not one time have they done so. They would rather for us to kiss their ass so they can give us a little bit of aid. But we will not stand in solidarity with Cuba. The Cuban people have to decide that they want better. Just like how the Jamaican people decided in 2016 that they wanted better, and they voted out the People's National Criminal Organization. Just like the Jamaican people decided that they wanted to continue fueling the change, the winds of change in 2020, and they voted out Peter Phillips and the People's National Party. That was the last People's National Party government. And when they installed Bakra Massa, Bucky Massa, when they installed Mark Golden, the party moved swiftly to the left and became the People's National Criminal Organization, and the people of Jamaica in short order. Good morning, Amy. The people of Jamaica in short order will vote out Bucky Massa as well. See? I will continue to swing the pendulum of change in Jamaica. I will move Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. We'll continue the change. We'll continue to build out Jamaica. The Cuban people have to decide that they want this change that Jamaica is having. Because guess what? Although a lot of Jamaicans is not privy to this information, we're going to tell you now, there are a lot of Cubans running away from Cuba and landing on the shores of Negril and other places, Lucy, Hanover, Montego Bay. They are landing on our shores running away because they are hungry over there in Cuba. They can't find food to eat. When you hear me and tell you Jamaica, today in Jamaica we do not have that problem anymore. We do not have that problem because we have a liberal government, a liberal prime minister who is liberalizing Jamaica. Today, you can take up $72,000 and go put it down on a pro box. In Jamaica, the Cuban people are still driving vehicles from 1920, 1925, 1930, 1935, 1940, 1945, 1950, 1955, and 1960. Today, in Jamaica, we have a liberal government. The Cuban government is suffering the people of Cuba. The Cuban government is suffering the people of Cuba. I don't see any reason why our government is supposed to stand in solidarity with the Cuban government. We, the Jamaican people, stand in solidarity with the Cuban people. The Cuban people. But we do not stand with the Cuban government. They're a tyrannical government. See? And they're ruling Cuba with an iron fist. I will not have it here in Jamaica, so you can go somewhere with that. Somebody need to swim good on the depth of the sea and lift up the anchor, where anchor Cuba next to it. Lift up it, make it go on somewhere else. Because we not have none of them problem over here, so. A time to develop for state now. We tired. We are tired. So when you hear me a monthly, with our bass in our voice, yeah? When you hear me a monthly, I talk about, I will lose my American visa. I stand in solidarity with the Cuban case we asked to, you know, me a monthly. I don't feel like we Prime Minister are idiot. Yeah? We are developed through state by the hook or the crook. We don't have no military power to go fight America when they rise up against we. So we are staying in our lane. We are staying in our lane and develop with state. And that Michael Manley did for do in 1970. But instead in come and go like say, he have military might to fight America. Saying all of that to say this, not that because, you know, we don't have no military might, we must not have a say. We should have a say. See? But leave them on their thing because Cuba, for 60 years, they have been closed. Right? And they refuse to open up so that their people can benefit. So why should we stand in solidarity with them? They have to make up their mind as to what they want. Because we have make up our minds so we want to pay them with it. And we want to develop with state. We need to build hospital. 6 hospitals the government have to build at Jamaica. 2 almost done. See? 2 are start this year. And 2 will start next year. See? We have to take off school them off a shift. We have to build up with highway. When you look for Westmoreland, I just have come from down there. Westmoreland vote PNP for 40 years, almost 50 years. See? Mr. Wright only been there since 2020. Molan Wilson since 2020. Daniel Lawrence since 2020. They haven't got a chance to do any work down there yet. And down there is in a terrible condition. The road them bad down at Westmoreland CMA. See? Because them not get enough time to sort out things. PNP had 40 years to fix all of that. And they didn't. See? Tisha said, where hospital? A bill. You don't know Tisha? Somebody sent Tisha a request there for me. The floor is now open. Somebody sent Tisha a request. And I'll be taking PNP right now, labor rights. So no hold off. Tisha say if I can grace me with a presence there. And anybody that didn't miss the monologue this morning, greetings, good morning. Come through Tisha. We not hostile, not you hear me a cuss. We are your can't reason. Yes, DJ Chromas, we have a democratic government. And we continue to you know, uphold the rule of law in Jamaica. You know, we have come a far way from, you know, from a tyrannical, we would have called, you know, we Bucky Master people their name again. From a tyrannical colonial past where I come from. Where they used to beat us mercilessly. And Jamaica, you know, started self-governing in the 1930s. You know, where we had premiers. You know, we still had the government of England weighing over we. But we started to try to govern things for ourselves. The People's National Party was formed in 1938. It is the longest political party before independent Jamaica. You know, the Labour Party was formed before independent Jamaica as well. But the PNP had a cool 10 years or so, or 12 years or so before us. You know? And they have not done not even a smidgen of what the Jamaica Labour Party have done for Jamaica. And it is the Jamaica Labour Party that come now and having to rescue the Jamaican people. So all who want to get up and talk about standing in solidarity with Cuba. We no kiss we ass with Cuba. We are standing in solidarity with ourselves. And we are continue to build up ourselves and we people them. So few we pitney them can yam chicken and eat healthy. Cuban government no care about the people them. People them hungry about Cuba, you see their ribs and them backbone. So we're not standing in solidarity with the Cuban government. We stand in solidarity with the people of Cuba, and we hope that they can get better, and we hope that they can do better. But them have to know for themselves. Is either them going to rise up against the state and get rid of the Castro them and start whole free and fair election. We will help them after that. After we kick Dayton Campbell after the EOJ board, we can then set in for EOJ people, them go back Cuba, help them set up free and fair elections. And we can send part PD workers over there as well, help them set up free and fair elections. They can vote in a government and open up Cuba. Cuba can be a great tourism destination as well. You know, open up Cuba, get in some business, get in some stuff in a Cuba. People can start go and come in a Cuba. Cuba can join the CARICOM as well. Cuba can even join the United Nations. Cuba have a great military, you know, a big military, a large military. But they are lacking equipment and lacking training. Can get them to train now, you know, get them some new equipments. I don't know where they want it for still, cause I don't see where going on war. See? But, you know, to each his own. The people of Cuba have to decide what they want for themselves. Fidel Castro say them did have dictator and them take over, and Fidel Castro himself became a dictator. Alright, Ricardo Bell. So with Tisha they were saying I know about the hospital. So Tisha, if you go upon me, if you're still here, if you go upon my page, you will see a brand spanking new Cornwall Regional Hospital. It was completely gutted and rebuilt because when the government went in there, they realized that the PNP government was, you know, putting duct tapes and a lot of things in the hospital down there in Montego Bay. You know, it was really in a really bad way. So the government had to literally gut it, and this is why it's taking so long, because the PNP wanted to renovate it, take out the ventilation system and put in a ventilation system. But when the government go down there, them realize the structure itself is falling apart. So they dismantled it and they have completely rebuilt the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Completely rebuilt. I've seen it myself. I've been there. See? So the new children and adolescent hospital down the road from the Cornwall Regional Hospital, brand spanking new hospital. You know, Spanish Town is getting a brand new hospital. KPH is getting a brand new hospital. UE is getting a brand new block. Massive. The Savlamar Hospital is going to be built over as well. They're going to start from one side and then build over the entire thing. See? Marcia Brown say no bed. So how you get more bed, Marcia, if you not build out new hospital? No bed in a Sav. Yes, we have that problem for years, but the PNP never built a new block at the Savlamar Hospital while the population continued to grow. They had 19 years and they did not build a new block on the Savlamar Hospital to house more people. So it is not even a bed issue per se. It is building space to put the bed. See? So Leon said, when was the last time you go to Jamaica? So it is a bed issue because there's no place to put the bed and we can't put bunk bed in a hospital. So we have to build out new blocks. See? And a hospital, Brian Campbell, I don't know what level of education you have, Brian Campbell. You know, seems to be that you're very educated, but you know, a hospital takes 4 to 5 years to be built. You know, this government came in at a time where Jamaica was on its knees, and they spent a lot of time rebuilding the economy and stabilizing the economy. Without a stable economy, Brian Campbell, without a stable economy, you cannot build a hospital, you can't build school, you can't build road. So Brian Campbell, you know, sound like a very educated. You know, Jamaica had no money, Brian Campbell. So the government spent a lot of time turning Jamaica into a business. See? So And for Marcia Brown, we say, and you're a doctor, no nurse, no teacher. There's more teacher in Jamaica now than any other time in the history of Jamaica. Teachers are not migrating anymore because they are getting paid handsomely. There are more nurses in Jamaica now than any other time because they are getting more paid now. They are not migrating. Also, the government just gave away 819 scholarships to students who want to learn medicine. So they are building all of that now, building up all of that capacity to fill the new hospitals as they build. See, I haven't heard anything about the Lucy, the Hanover Hospital, and I am sure in short order some work will get done there as the government continue to build out. You know, somebody black Marcia come over here to make mischief, you know, come to learn anything. Marcia lift up. See? Brian Campbell say him is a teacher and him leaving next month. Good riddance, Brian Campbell. And I hope when I go a foreign and realize say the grass not green up on the next side, I hope this government block you from entering Jamaica. I hope your whatever qualifications you have to be a teacher in Jamaica, I hope when you return to Jamaica, you have to start over from scratch. All who are run well left Jamaica, go look for greater, greener pastures, please go. But I can tell you now, all of the teacher and doctor and nurse, so I say get up Ghana for any whole of them a ball for come back. See? So, I hope when time I leave, I don't have no avenue at least for 5 years to come back and join the profession. So no go on. All who want to lift up and go and left Jamaica, no go on. We don't have a problem. Yes, we have more police and we have more soldiers now, and they are getting better paid now in Jamaica. No, Jamaica not belong to me. Jamaica belong to all of us who are Jamaicans. See? But if you don't want to be a patriot and continue to build your nation and run because through your licky and hungry, no for no man I go bust out on a bus stitch. See? So all I know way, one get up and left, we don't go on, we don't have a problem. We don't pack up our family too. Sell out everything we want to have and go on. So we can get, you know, we can get to the land and the house them. We don't free up a space, man. We don't go on and don't come back. Marie Clear say you can't even speak English. You can't even speak the English language. Okay, Marie Clear. At least me not feel one big bullfrog. See? Lift up yourself, Maurice. Or Marie, or you want him. You're big and sour like a lime. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Sandra Brown, good morning. You know, we continue to... Hold on, give me a second. My work phone I go crazy. See how I go on. I don't know how I go on. Anyways. Okay, my people. Good morning, my boss. Good morning. Now the floor is open, now, people, so we are going to open up the floor now. We don't need the Cubans, my boss. We have enough people for yourself. We just need to train with people. The government talk about, you know, training persons, you know, upskilling our people so that they can do the work, so we not forget no foreign labor. Yeah, my boss, good morning.
Good morning, blessed morning to you, top of the morning, everyone. John.
Yeah, my boss.
Just a quick thing. You know, I don't normally stay up on live for long. It's a few times I've been on your live. I follow your live, I watch your live and stuff like that. You're doing a great job. Sound like somebody piss you off this morning. You sound rather sharp this morning, as in they just cut loose some things, which sometimes you have to do. Understand? I've seen Jamaica Labour Party as a productive governing body for the past couple of years. And I, for one, when Andrew Holness just went in office, I never really respect him. Same thing what Tanya Stevenson do, as in disregarding him and stuff like that. I've done it before. But when you gain respect for somebody, your narrative will change. You understand?
Yeah.
And what I think is that a lot of us Jamaicans need to start being Jamaicans first.
Yep.
And then our narratives will be changed. You understand? It's not something that you just decide to say, oh, may I go change? And you change. No, change is not a skyrocket thing or a snap finger and everything gone through the window. No. Change is something that you allow to happen. Understand? I live in Montego Bay. And since the GLP government, when they decide on, when they check on the Cornwall Regional Hospital, right, I was there, you understand, and I am a builder, and when I look at the whole system, because I've been to Cornwall Regional on several occasions, there were two things where what they're doing now is the best thing that they have done. And I haven't seen that done in ages. And our problem in Jamaica as a people is that we don't keep up with the things that belongs to us. And that's the narrative we need to change. The things that belongs to us, we are not taking care of it. Simple things as our garbage collecting system. NSWMA goes around to pick up garbage, but people choose to throw garbage in the gully. People choose to throw garbage on the street side. People choose to toss garbage out of their windows while driving.
What the government can do about that, is them have some little GoPro camera where you can set up in a location where nobody not see. So what they can do is take night and set them up, and when time them catch you, a dump there, $500,000 fine, and if you can't pay the 500,000, 6 months of jail, and you get a criminal record. It's clean and simple as that.
Oh gosh. Well, that's true. That can be done.